All right, let's see. We start this episode out with a dilemma, and we want the Gambler's Armor or Unit Experience for this Lord here. Yeah, we're taking the Gambler's Armor. 8% ward save. Thanks. And it looks like Archeon finished off Boris over the end turn. This is our army that we left off with. And this should be, excuse me, Throg's last settlement. And we're totally cool to lose that because we don't have anywhere else for this army to really be. So let's go ahead and get the skulls. And then we'll shrink this overhead some more. Put these two together. And we're gonna go for this island next turn. And we're just gonna hope that it's an item island because that army's not gonna be able to do anything. Herald of Khorne. Let's go to Vard Camp next. We're going to see how this goes. We might just completely eliminate him. I haven't decided yet. We're going to take a look. But let's do this cautiously. All right, nobody within striking distance of us, so we can go ahead and move basically all the way down. Yeah. And then Skarbrand is now... So what we're going to do is we're going to attack these pirates. One, because they're annoying at the end of the turn stream. This should be a relatively easy fight to win. This guy, we can't take him with us. There's no way. So we just want them somewhere where they can't get shot. And then these three characters are going to go do some damage. And then we might be able to bring them back out. But those long-range shots... Like, we can't be having those bouncing into our army. So, we have, it looks like 2 cannons, a Necrofex. I mean, we got some, they got a decent amount of force here, plus all the smaller guns. Once we get in close, the smaller guns, they won't really be able to use them very well. Oof, it just took that to the face. So let's get those cannons down first. And then we'll do the rampage thing, get all of these to stop shooting, and get tangled up in melee with us. And I think we're off to the races. Although Karanak is getting chunked down pretty hard, so maybe this was a bad approach. But we just destroyed one of the cannons. So now that we've done that, that was effective enough that we can probably bring this army out now. Yeah, let's get Karanak out of there. I don't want him to get whacked. Skarbrand's kind of derped out over here, and they can't really shoot us all that well. The Blood Reaper is in a really trashy mashup. So let's get him out of that. Karanak made it out, but he's still getting shot, so need to drop something. Let's get him behind something to save him a little bit while we try to get these guns. Blood Reaper in a terrible matchup again, as to be expected. All of these guys have shields, so them approaching the regular guns at this point is probably okay. Blood Reaper. Let's tell these guys to do this. Then after they get to those spots, I want them to target that. That cannon's up again. Thought we got both the cannons. I guess we didn't. So we'll drop that summon on there, even though it's probably not going to get it.
Army of the Dark Gods, Blood Reaper, Northern Barbarians. What orders?
They can shoot that without doing a whole lot of damage to themselves, so that's fine. I mean, what I mean is the Rattling guns can shoot the Rotting Leviathan, and it's so big that they're not actually shooting our troops very often. Yeah, look at them just chunking that thing down. So we have taken some sizable hits. That cannon still isn't down. So we'd better get like a really good return on this fight, because this is actually a pretty hard army to beat. Anybody would, I mean, really fast units might have. I could probably beat this pretty easily with Slaanesh, but we are gonna take a whole lot of damage. But speed would help. All right, let's go for the Necrofex. All right, there's actually, now that I look at it, maybe we go, here we go. Let's summon that, and we'll go for the Necrofex with Skarbrand. And we'll use this summon to take out the rest of that cannon. All right, everybody's engaged. I think that we're good. Let's get these guys over here. And they can do a flanking action. The Blood Reaper looks like it's been shot to heck. And we're not going to really be able to do much to help. Let's get it down. I'm a little bit hesitant to send it in there. Yeah, let's just get it out of there, and we'll heal it some other way. All right, where do we want this? Where's this? Yeah, deck gunners right there. That's a good spot for it. Still hasn't hit that Necrofex once. He's kind of tied up. Where is their lord? Right, get these guys out of there. Really? Really? Nothing?
The Exiles of Khorne. What orders?
Okay, this guy has not done anything in this fight. All right, so that's good. Let's get the Bloodletters out of there. We'll just use them as rear security, and there we go. So let's move these guys outboard, and they can shoot into this flank over here. This looks like it's finally coming to a close. We can probably now bring in the Bloodletter. There's enough. This is beat up enough that I think we're probably okay. We can get a little bit of regen off of that disintegrating unit. And there it goes. more of a slog than I expected it to be. Alright, so we lost like a fifth of our army. We can't really get a whole lot of replenishment, so let's just go ahead and take the money. And what did we get? Oh, wait a minute. This was not a, this was a pirate faction. This wasn't a encounter at sea. My bad. So I think, if I remember correctly... So let's move down here. I can't remember where the settlement is. I don't know that we can attack that settlement. That is not a port. Now that I look at it. We've met Bellicor. How many settlements does he have? He has 3 settlements, so that means he's on Alth 1. But we can totally destroy...
My Khorne's command.
We need to be in somebody's territory to regen anyway.
The Blood Legion has prevailed.
Oh, I don't know. Are we close enough to destroy that?
Yes, glorious slaughter. Reduce them to
Nope. Not quite. So we'll just have to live with the consequences of that. That just means that they're going to move this army up. Nobody else can do anything to us. We needed to be there for regen anyway. For replenishment. What? We are... 45.
crave bloodshed.
Melee attack and weapon strength. Or weapon strength. Okay, 3% and 4, or more 4 and 3%, 4 and 3%. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Although, yeah, that's fine.
All the better to spill blood.
This guy can go ahead and get his mentor. This one doesn't matter. Might as well get charge bonus. Okay, this lord did not move. We're going to take him down to the...
That's all the asks it.
I don't like having an enemy just hanging out, so we'll go down here and destroy this faction.
No!
Herald of Khorne.
This one, we get to take out the Black Ark.
Torch them up.
That's done.
Rain is
And then this army, we should start looking for, like, encounters at sea and stuff like that. Because he doesn't really need to be up here. And it would be nice to keep him.
Khorne's herald.
And continue to get this. We can... Oop. We can merge down
Enemies.
some of these units to save ourselves a little bit of money.
Obliterate.
But yeah, we're going to go for this right here and see if that's a battle
Fast. Run hard.
next turn. This guy will do that next turn. Let's do... Upkeep reduction.
Power.
And then buildings. So let's get the steel. Research available. What do we want? Let's see. This is where we're currently working. Skulls from piles. Blood hosts +1 units on creation. That's a good one.
Khorne's army requires
And I
more
think that's everything that we got. Let's do our diplomacy and see if we can keep Valkia from attacking us. I think she's the next one that's going to try to come for us.
Still your tongue, so I may rip
Yeah,
it from
I don't
your
think
mouth.
there's anything that we're going to be able to do to prevent that. If we join this war, it doesn't help us any. We might be able to get her to join some of our wars.
Your lands will suffer
Join
my
war
infinite
against
rage. The rage of Khorne.
Cult of Sigmar. Nope. World Walkers. Nope. Alright. It's fine. We'll just go fight her later. Although she's far enough away from us that she may not actually want to do that. I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright. End of this episode.